It's me, Faithxx, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making fig rolls. We're going to be making a posh version of the ones you get in a packet, which everybody knows about. This video is actually inspired by one of my favorite TV shows, which is the Great British Bake Off. It was from last year when they made fig rolls, so we're gonna and the recipe also inspiration is from Paul Hollywood. I'll try and leave a link to the original recipe in the description. If not, I'm sorry, Paul. And I did a bit of a Maltese twist on it, so they're still gonna turn out amazing. So for the dough, you'll need flour, salt, and baking powder. I don't know if you can see it, it's right over there. I have some stork or margarine baking spread, it's the same thing. Brown sugar, an egg, and vanilla extract, and there's also some almond extract in there too. Add the butter and the sugar. And we're going to mix this for about 5 to 10 minutes until it's nice and light and fluffy. Okay, so this is now light and fluffy. As you can see, it is much lighter than it was. We'll add the egg. And the vanilla and almond extract. And we'll mix this until the egg is incorporated, and then we'll add the flour. Okay, that's mixed in. Don't worry if it looks split like this. Once you add the flour, it won't. We'll add half of it. Give it a mix, add the other half, mix. Until you don't have any flour left. Already, I have some cling film, cling wrap, whatever you know. I'll add the dough in. Smells lovely. Add the dough, cover it up, wrap it up, and we'll put it in the fridge to rest while we make the filling. Now we'll make the filling for the fig rolls. You'll need some figs, of course, brown sugar, cinnamon, cloves, allspice, nutmeg, dried ginger, and some salt, water, orange blossom water, that tiny drop over there, because it's very, very strong and will overpower the fig rolls and they'll just taste of orange blossom. And we have this, which is called tinta chappa. I have no idea what you'd call it in English. Tin is fig in Maltese and chappa is chappa. This is essentially just figs with a lot of other herbs and spices mixed into it. If you can't get this, go ahead and omit it. Now all we're going to do is we'll add everything in this pot over here. The brown sugar, the figs, monk, spices, the water, and the mother, and some of this tea. Now we're going to let this water boil, and so the figs will turn soft, will be softened, and then we're going to blend them. The figs have now boiled, gone away, so there's no more water left. It should look like this. there I have added the tinta chapa that I told you about. If you don't have it, omit it. Now we're gonna put this in the food processor and we're gonna blitz it up until it's smooth. We'll give this a bit. Okay, so this is now ready. It's we have a nice puree. We're gonna place this in the bowl. Now we're going to let this cool. I'm going to put this in the freezer and then we can roll them. The dough is now out of the fridge on a floured work surface. I have a rolling pin, a knife, the cooled down fig filling and a baking sheet lined with baking paper. So I'm going to chop this in half. And we're going to work with 1/2 at a time. And we're gonna roll this out. Now I have a rectangle of dough that we are going to put the filling into. Okay, so this is now placed. I have some water, so we're gonna put some water on the edge so it sticks. Okay, cut the ends off, and all we're going to do is chop it. So we'll chop it in half first, chop it in half again. This on a tray. Okay, so I have finished rolling and filling these, and now all we're gonna do is have a fork and we're gonna press the fork until it slightly indents it. Okay, so now all we're gonna do is pop it in the oven. It is at 170 degrees Celsius for 12 to 15 minutes. There you have it, homemade fig rolls. They smell so good. You can smell the figs and the brown sugar in the dough. Let's try one. That is exceptionally good. You have the brown sugar in the dough, which gives a nice molassesy flavor of the sweet figs with the spices and the cinnamon. Just so warming and delicious. I hope you make them. If you do, leave a comment down below telling me how it went. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you again next week.